guys, this is Andrew Machimadias here. Today we're going to be talking about part 2 of why Chilly, aka Chilly Jimenez, is a boy. So, kind of a refresher from last time. When we left off, we were talking about the boobs, and the reason why you kind of see boobage a little bit is just because the outfits that Court wears. All right, it's just an outfit. It makes it look like a girl, but it's really a boy because there's something underneath. It's kind of like a stabilizer, which stabilizes the shirts so they don't like silk in a little bit. That is the entire reason. That's why there might be thoughts of like tits there, but it's no tit. It's a stabilizer. Court wears a stabilizer, and that's fine. Some people have to wear stabilizers in order for their shirts to not sulk. And that's fine. So it's not tits. So there's no tits. It means Chilly, aka Court, is a guy. So, okay, we're moving on like the 6th or 7th reason here. 6th is the 7th reason here is pretty much the embodiment of all reasons. The eyes. Yes. You may think this is kind of a little sketched, but it's not sketched at all. You see, its studies have been shown by scientists of eyes, and you realize that girls and guys have different eye proportions and different coordinates on the face. So, guys have eyes on the upper temple, like. It's kind of like below the forehead by like 2.5 X and Y coordinates. And for girls, it's 3 and 3. So, and you see Court has the boy coordinates. Alright? I've actually did studies on Photoshop elements. You could easily do that to study a person's face with the coordinate grid, and literally you'll get the results of what you're looking for. It's how to prove someone's gender by doing the coordinate grid on their eyes. So I did a test on Chilly Jimenez, and Chilly Jimenez has the coordinates of a guy eyes. And no, it's not some kind of rare genetic disorder. It's because Chilly Jimenez is a guy, alright? It's something that this guy went very in depth of doing when he was doing his studies for his theory. And I don't think it's a theory as much as it is a fact, because it's more of a fact than it is a theory. And it's all these reasons are actually pretty legit, because I tried them myself on my computer back at my house, and where this FNAF guy 48 is coming from, he's actually being right so far. Very good. I really give this guy a credit for actually doing very good research for his theory. And I actually tested the eyes thing on Photoshop elements with the coordinate grid like he instructed people to do, and he was right. He was very correct. He actually gave a link to the article where the studies of the eye coordinates, there's a link into his theory of the article he has read, and it is improved by the sciences of the world. And the science of the world is very legitimate, top-notch scientific facts all over the world, so it is real. So this is actually another egg to put onto the pot with this. Alright, moving on to the 8th reason. There's 8 reasons, and you're supposed to list at least 6. So this guy actually has more proof and evidence that Chilly Jimenez is a male, not a female. This reason pretty much combines it all. Yeah, if it wasn't for Court going to Barcelona, Spain with his sister and seeing his niece and nephew, this fact probably wouldn't have been actually existing. So, luckily, FNAF Guy 48 has kept to date on what Court was doing while he was in Spain. So you know the niece and nephew. You notice something a little strange. Well, it's not really strange. It's probably a family issue. It's like it probably says on his birth certificate of what his gender is, and it's boy, Court Jimenez. We don't really know if his name is Court, but that's what it looks like on his Menonist poster. Okay, moving on to this. So, when you notice in the first car ride down to Spain, on Court's first day, you notice that LJ, who is the nephew of Court, called Court a he. A he, yeah, you heard it right here, folks. A he, not a she. So, people were evidently thinking it's Chilly, not Court. But, this outweighs them all. This fact right here outweighs them all entirely. You actually think Chilly, it's Chilly, not Court? Well, yeah, you better think twice about this, because that was actually very true. That actually helps win this entire debate of whether it's Court or Chilly. And ever since step one, I've read this entire listings at least twice. And I agree with every statement FNAF Guy 48 has put on here. Court Jimenez is actually going to be a real thing. Yep. And Court Jimenez is a real person, not Chilly. And Court, and I think ninth reason why it's a guy. Court's a guy. Oh, it's because of the way the kids have treated him. Alright? You notice something a little strange, because the niece and nephew, this is a second fact straight from the recent vlogs when Court went to Barcelona, Spain, and they have, even his sister, Damaris Chapman, was treating Court like a guy, alright? Like a guy. They were treating him like a guy. They know he's a guy because Court is a guy, alright? It's pretty much obvious, you know, they're horsing around. Everyone's calling Court he, and they're throwing he's everywhere. Not once they've heard she, except referring to his sister, Damaris, or their niece, alright? So, they have never referred Court as a she once. And moving on to my last reason they has put on here, the eyebrows. It's a male look. Only males would use that eyebrow style. Like 0% of the females use eyebrows, kind of like Court's eyebrow style. So that concludes today's theory, and it's actually a fact. See you guys later. Peace. Andrew Speaks episode 1 ends now.